Hello and welcome here to something very exciting I'd like to introduce to you. My name is Christoph. I'm coming to you here from the Rheinufer in Nackenheim, close to Mainz, close to Frankfurt, the area I grew up in. Enough, as a child I always rejected learning. I hated school. Interestingly enough, later on then in life, as I went through my own path, which led me from here in Nackenheim to far away America, where I lived for more than 2 decades, I found and I've embraced my inner teacher after my experiences in life. But it is really a different kind of learning which I like to present to you here. And life is a school, and the only real teacher is actually experience. Through our experiences we learn. We develop our personality, our mentality, our impressions, our perceptions, our likes, our dislikes, our worldview, our philosophy, our perspective from which we see the world. How we see the world, what we see in others. What we see in ourselves creates our own reality. And that is really the idea behind Realize to Actualize, that we all actualize what we realize. We are what we think about. What do we do with that awareness? That is an entirely different story. And that's really what is missing, is the missing link, and is really what Realize to Actualize is pointing you to. Also, it is kein Ding, which is German for, well, it's an expression in Germany people use for, no, don't worry about it, it's all good. I can do sure, kein Ding. Not to worry, it's all good. But kein Ding also means nothing, no thing. And that's the idea that the best things in life aren't things. Something very important to realize, because many things in this world, or many things that are important in life have been reduced to things. Like love is the thing we look for. God is something we look for outside of us. Just like happiness, freedom, peace. We all look for these things outside of us. But actually these are qualities to be developed from within ourselves. We all are artists as we come into this world. But then we become conditioned to serve the system, which really goes against our nature. And that is why the disharmony in nature, the great amount of disharmony between people, between entire nations, within neighborhoods, even within families. Because people don't listen to each other, people don't learn each other. That's what I'm proposing here, because that's really the missing link, and that's really the practice. As you begin on that practice to really pay attention to others, to listen to something, to listen to things in a new way. Like what Dr. Wayne Dyer said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It is possible, even though we are used to looking at things the same way. And we do the same thing, and we think the same thoughts, we have the same patterns, we react to things in the same way, but we all look for things to be better. We all want for things to be better, without really changing ourselves. But that's really where it begins. And it is really this kind of change that's a very natural change, as we begin on the process to open ourselves up to experience, to learning, to other people, especially to difficult people, to learn them, to not take their behavior personal, to know that even if you're angry at me, if you say something that is not nice or you attack me, that's your thing, that's dein Ding. It's not my thing, nicht mein Ding. As we learn that, as we practice that, we can also help other people to become more aware of who they are, so they can get to know themselves, so they can see themselves more clearly through us as we become that mirror. And I hope I can become one of those mirrors through which you can see yourself more clearly. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Take a look at the websites, realizetoactualize.com and keinding.com. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Many greetings from Germany. Namaste.